Hey there, Star Wars fans. Jonesy the Mandalorian here again from the Hyperspace Database with today's topic, TransGalMeg's Assault Starfighters. There were several Assault Starfighters developed by the TransGalMeg Corporation during the reign of the Empire, but here are the most notable ones that we see in the MMO Star Wars Galaxies: the Ixiyen fighter, Kihraxz fighter, Vaksai fighter, and the Rihkxyk fighter. We'll start with the Ixiyen fighter. The Ixiyen fighter was about 20 meters long, had a maximum top speed of 1,050 kilometers per hour, and was equipped with a Class 1 hyperdrive and deflector shields. It was armed with double medium laser cannons and a concussion missile launcher that could house up to 5 concussion missiles. This ship was designed to be a superior fighter when engaged in one-on-one combat with other fighters, and it was often called on to harass larger ships with its concussion missiles. While this ship seems formidable, there were not many of these ships in use by government agencies. It was slightly more expensive than an X-Wing, so that may be why many above-board organizations decided to go with the more popular staple from the famous Incom Corporation. The Ixiyen fared much better with criminal organizations of the galaxy, however, and many were seen in the service of the Black Sun organization and other mercenary groups. One interesting thing about most of these ships was that they came in many different variations, with some of them having more than 4 different configurations. The Kihraxz fighter was a fighter specifically designed for Black Sun, and more closely resembled the famous X-Wing starfighter that it rivaled. It was roughly 11 meters long and mirrored the 1,050 kilometers per hour speed of the Ixiyen, though it didn't come equipped with a hyperdrive in the standard model. It did have deflector shields, and was armed with light blaster cannons and concussion missile launchers. Fun fact about the Kihraxz, no two ships were really the same, as so many of them were modified with black market upgrade kits that no two ships were truly identical. While this ship was formidable like the Ixiyen fighter, the designers had more features to install in it after working out the kinks, and so designed an upgraded ship called the Vaksai fighter. The Vaksai fighter was classified as a medium fighter versus the Ixiyen and Kihraxz, which were light fighters, as the Vaksai had a more defensive approach to its hull and armor plating. The Vaksai was more evenly balanced between speed and firepower than its brethren, and possessed up to 3 times the component capacity of the Kihraxz, which enabled it to equip heavier engines and more powerful weapons. The ship was capable of reaching speeds up to 1,250 kilometers per hour, and in addition to all the features seen on the Ixiyen fighter, the ship was also equipped with 1 medium laser cannon instead of light lasers. The concussion missile launcher could be customized to allow it to hold different types of ordnances, and the ship had a modifiable countermeasure system to fend off enemy attacks. This ship was a coveted prize by Black Sun mercenaries, and unless they were stolen, or in rare cases gifted to others, the ship pretty much stayed within the criminal organization. The final ship we will look at by TransGalMeg Industries is the Rihkxyk Heavy Assault Starfighter. This ship was on the opposite end of the spectrum from the light fighters like the Ixiyen and the Kihraxz, as the Rihkxyk was relatively sluggish in comparison, coming in at only 750 kilometers per hour in atmosphere. It was not equipped with a hyperdrive system, though it was equipped with deflector shields. What it didn't have in speed, it made up for in firepower, as it was equipped with triple heavy laser cannons, concussion missile launchers, and a warhead countermeasure system to defend against missiles and torpedoes. This ship was one of the more heavily armed starfighters in the fight against the Empire, but it was most often found in the hands of smugglers and pirates as well as Black Sun, and pilots who flew these ships were not keen to share their spoils with either the rebels or the Imperials. The TransGalMeg Corporation produced high-quality starfighters for the criminal organization Black Sun, and the lucky ones who flew them were well aware of the great ships that they were, and often boasted in their capabilities and performance, making the few that could get their hands on them outside of Black Sun eager to test the limits of these well-crafted machines. Want to know more about great Star Wars topics like this one? Stick around to the end for some secret trivia, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and you can check out my other videos for more great Star Wars content. Be sure to chat with me in the comments too, because I really like talking to you guys. Super special shout out to my Gold Captain level Patreon supporters Miss 2003, Matthew Scott, and Nick Sutphin. Your support is so appreciated. Thank you so much. If you want to chat with me more, be sure to let me know in the comments what you thought of this, and you can check the show out on social media for more news and channel updates, and you can chat with me there as well. Thank you guys so very much, and we will see you in the next episode.